down when I talk now. Before I get started, I have to say it. This is my favorite Final Fantasy. Granted, it is the first Final Fantasy I ever played. Camera there. Granted, it is the first Final Fantasy I ever played. But it is my favorite Final Fantasy. There's a guy, hey Matt. I love this game way more than 7. 7 never really resonated with me for one reason or another. But that being said, I haven't played this game in well over a decade. There's only one guide that I will consult through this playthrough, and that is the guide that I wrote in high school. I will put a link somewhere. You can read it yourself. It's published on my old Angel Fire. It's probably hot garbage. I haven't read it in over a decade either. As you can tell by the mouse that is in the way, we are playing the PC version, but I've got an Xbox controller to play it with. If this works out a little screwy, I do have a digital copy on the PS3 that we can look at as well. I have stretched it. It shouldn't look that bad. Just looks a little nicer on the screen at that ratio. If that does look screwy, though, I've got another layout whipped up. I can drop it down to the original 4:3 ratio. And we can take a look at it. Oh yeah, controller doesn't work on that screen. Oh, controller doesn't work on any screen right now. I'm gonna have to reload the game. That's fine. The PC version of this game is a little finicky. I am offline on Steam, correct? Yes. It's the Steam version. We may see the occasional achievement pop up. This is by no means going to be a completionist run either, but it's also not going to be a speed run. We're going to just take our times and remember how great Final Fantasy VIII is. At least in my opinion. There we go. Enjoy the music. Fuck you, Matt. What keyblade am I going to use? Fun fact, my first playthrough of the game, I made it all the way to disc 3 before I realized you needed to upgrade your weapons. I was not good at RPGs at the time. This was probably my first RPG, too. Or at least the first one I played, like, knowing it was an RPG. I'm sure I played others, but only in passing. things considered, this doesn't look that bad either. My understanding is they didn't do much, like, so far as an upgrade graphics-wise goes for the PC port. I fired it up just long enough to see like the first few seconds of the in-game stuff, and it looks cleaner, but it's still clearly like 1998 PS1 graphics. Well, I see why Matt has joined this stream. How am I feeling? Okay, I guess. Hello, Andy. Good to see you. We're gonna just stick with the basics. I'm not feeling like doing anything. That button is confirmed. By the way, if you don't follow the channel and you follow it right now, Daniel Bryan will come across the screen, and thank you for following. Am I echoing? Why would I be echoing? It might be it picking up the... Oh. Hang on. Alright, let me know if that stops the echoing. Just as, yep, okay. I think I had monitoring on my OBS. Let me know if that stops it. This is why it's good to have people attend your streams. Because I don't catch shit like that. Better. That's what I like to hear. I had OBS set to monitor because I'm typically not streaming from my PC. I'm typically streaming from consoles, so that doesn't matter then. Best character in the game! I'm not going to make any effort to read these text boxes, by the way, until we get more than like 3 people in here. I don't think anyone wants to hear me voice act anyway. God, was his jacket always that puffy? I feel like you've heard me voice act in some capacity, man. All the shit we've worked on over the years. Worked on, been part of, been associated with, been in the vicinity of, loosely adjacent. What? Oh god, I lost Squall. Oh, game over. He's lost somewhere. I appreciate you, man, very much. Cypher, don't be a dick. I'll talk to you later. I gotta do this stuff first. No shots. All I have is Dr. Pepper. It's lukewarm. Do we want to give the GF stupid names? Look at all those Chivos! Steel horse? That would be Odin. Alright, so all these rules we don't know. I wonder if any of this stuff, I don't think any of it actually, I feel like it's just flavor text. You don't even really have to do that to get the Guardian Forces right there. It's just, no, goddamn it. I'm done. Boss. I will junction when we get to the point where we have, keys this. Crank that shit up, though. I hate when the field message is slow. Hey, girl. Let me get up in that fire cavern. Xbox controller was not designed for this level of precise movement. Yeah. Have you never played Final Fantasy VIII? Balam's Garden is a mercenary school. These are... they're all teenagers and they're trained to be mercenaries. It's kind of crazy. There's like at least two other gardens. There's at least 3 total. I think 4, maybe. They're part of this mercenary organization, which is spelled like SeeD, but the D is capitalized, so I've always pronounced it SeeD. But I've never found anyone who like conclusively agreed on how it's supposed to be pronounced. Yeah. So it's a school, and we're about to embark on our final test to graduate to be teenage mercenaries. Most important person in the game right here. I would love to have this deck of triple triad cards. He doesn't play, so don't bother challenging him. So I believe it's... Nope. If you press Y when you talk to somebody, it challenges them to a game of triple triad, and an alarming number of people in the in-game universe play the game. By the way, how is the audio ducking working? Is it too quiet when I talk or too loud still? In-game music by 15%. I have to math real quick. Oops. Tell me if that's better for you. You know, that's a valid point. I guess I could have done that. Shut up, Matt. Sounds the same to you? We'll just crank it down in game when I get out of this. It's louder. What? I turned it down. Alright, hang on. I'm gonna just real quick. Gonna be this one. Let's jump you to 60. Alright, tell me how that is. Squall explains the board. What? I think you guys are fucking with me now. Oh my god. I'm gonna put you back to 100. You're at 15 still. Okay, try that. Alright, fine, I take it back. Does it sound better though? Super high in the mix. Let me know how that is. Drop the in-game? Let me get to where I can. Alright, we'll put that back up to where it was then. And... config. Damn it. Config. Oh my god. That take? Yes. Alright, let me know how that is while I save the game. Better. I'll take it. Alright. Huh? Huh? Gotta figure out how you... So let's see. Why is the menu? So... Is it B to challenge people to cards? Nothing else matters except playing triple triad, damn it. You. Oh. Oh, it's X. Oh. The real Final Fantasy starts now. I chose some bad cards for this. Damn. I just lost. Rip in peace, Gizzard. Okay, it's It's A to talk, X to challenge. So you. I'm not gonna do well until I get better cards. I need to learn cards. That'll be it. Oh, you dick! Oh, moving on now. Let's go ahead and take a tour of the garden before we leave. No talking loudly, no eating and drinking, no running around. Also, avoid late returns and don't fight over seats. I'm very good at Triple Triad. That first deck you get sucks. Correctly. Yes. Oh. You get Quetzalcoatl. Asuna. She might be blocking it. Yeah. The book you can collect in one of these, but I think she's blocking it. You're not supposed to get it till later. I believe the parking deck right here. Yeah. Or no, the training center. Don't even know that it'll let me in here right now. I don't want to go in there right now. I'll get my ass kicked. This is the parking lot. Cypher drink? Oh, Fujin. No more hot dogs today. The real tragedy. Hey, we're not that far into it. We've just been mainly configuring audio problems. Just taking a tour of the garden right now. Then we'll carry on with the plot. Guess we have spent half an hour not really doing anything. Electrifying gameplay. There's nothing there. Let's just move on. Oh, Matthew. Look at this drug dealer right here. That is a drug dealer. It's so weird to think about, like, when you see the party members, and, you know, like I said, it's supposed to be like a school for mercenaries. And they're all kind of badass, big weapons, and he's got a big fluffy leather coat on, and then this guy's got a parka and a headband. Well, I mean, to be fair, Squall was a pretty big character in the first Kingdom Hearts. He was Leonhardt in that game, though. It keeps telling me achievements are synchronized with the server, like I'm deeply concerned about that. Alright. Keistis is now going to explain... Oh yeah, it was nuclearpower.com. I can't remember his name, though. The name of the actual comic, though. 8-Bit Theater. Nuclear Theater. Yeah. Alright. Keistis is going to explain the game mechanics. I'm going to button mash through this and explain them myself. Oh, does it not let me button mash? Oh, I can just skip it. That's even better. Okay. At least one of us got it right. Alright. What? Oh. I walked too far to the entrance and Keistis was like, I'm not going in there. Alright. Here's how Final Fantasy VIII works, and why everybody hates Final Fantasy VIII, which is largely amounts to it's not Final Fantasy VII. So you have Guardian Forces, and they're your summons. They have their own sets of abilities, they have their own things you can teach them. I'm going to teach him cards so that I can get better triple triad cards. And I'm going to teach Shiva. Actually, no. I need to teach them. No! Boost. God, I wish I could use the D-pad. So the way it works, in order to use magic abilities or anything, you have to junction a Guardian Force to a character. I'm going to give keys to Shiva. Each Guardian Force has... That's it. Each Guardian Force has familiarity. I'll show you that in a second. And then you can junction magic to stats. So right now she only has spirit. She doesn't have any magic. I'll have to give her some of the magic I just had Squall draw. And then once I have a Guardian Force, I can junction abilities. So I can use items or magic or draw magic from either those draw points you saw in the world or from enemies. So magic is a consumable item that also buffs your character. I'm going to... kind of divvy it up a bit here just so they both have a little bit. Yes, I'm fine with that. I always did attack indirect restore. Because it loops over so that way I could hit left. Hey, Rand. That way I could hit left and get to my cure spells easier. So now I can junction. For as soon as gives her an extra point of spirit. You can junction something to every one of these stats, to these attack and defense stats, and to these status. It's crazy. You have a really high level of customization, but it's not materia, so everybody hated it. I don't have enough for him to boost that. We'll just put Cure there. We're going to spend a little bit of time running around outside, getting some magics. Wow. Alam Garden does not look good. We're going to save. And... we're going to go to the beach. So I remember correctly, those were good for AP, and I want to learn some Guardian Force abilities. The B6 is the trigger! It's, R1 is the trigger. Yeah. Draw from your enemies. So she just drew a bunch of fire spells. And I just drew a bunch of scans, which are also really useful. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to kill one of these guys. Oh, I don't remember the timing of that at all. A bunch of fire, because that junctions well in the early game. Oh, I remember why you go to the beach. This is taking some getting used to. And so this is a large portion of Final Fantasy VIII here. Stocking up on magics. Gonna draw a few scans, and then I'm gonna kill this guy and move on. that's the timing. It's when you hear the swoosh. Typically it would be when you feel the controller vibrate, but the game doesn't have great support for controllers. Find any items. My guardian forces got 2 AP. Really, that drops her spirits. That's interesting. Fire increases his magic though. So I believe the Fastichulan elves on the beach have blizzard, if I remember correctly. Yes, blizzard, lots of blizzards. Sleep's not so much, but we'll grab a couple. Kill one of them, actually. Strong. There we go. All right. Set the curse to the memory here. So, how's everybody's night going? Oops. Might change up the memory when I get out of here. I mean, it might be Dragon Quest. No, it's not Dragon Quest VIII, because that would take me like 6 years to finish on stream, because that game is incredibly long! Man, I'm also out of Taco Bell, but to be fair, I didn't have Taco Bell tonight, so... I'm not killing any space racists on this stream, so I don't really have a reason to eat Taco Bell on stream this week. That should be enough for our purposes. Hot dogs. Dead serious. Hot dogs. I got fish fins and 6 AP. That's good. I need more AP. Oh. What have you got? I put it on memory. Oh, you got cure. Let's get that. Before I'm done fighting him. 8 damage. I can live with that. Did she heal like 10 times as much as Squall did just now? Whoa! Kazili did like 80. Drawing cure because you're really good with it and I want you to have a lot of it. I'm probably gonna give you most of the curative magic when I get out of this fight now. Hi Rand, thanks for stopping by, man. Stone piece. 1 AP. Alright, so let's see. First off, memory. Secondly, dope. Use the right analog stick to control the camera, but that doesn't work in 98. Boost, that's super good. So now, what do I want you to learn? Card. I'm not really worried about cards yet. Learn HP junction. You, however, should have learned strength junction. That's a little better use of time. Alright, so I am level... I'm gonna get like 3 levels on Squall before I go into the Fire Cavern. So I want to be able to beat it fast. It's right there. I need to give Squall all the blizzards. This is just gonna so much shit. big. Become huge. Now we're diversifying. That's how you play an RPG. You just mash your way through it. Who cares? AP. That's actually... I want to get a bunch more blizzards. I'm gonna have her draw and squall. Make sure you just draw all the blizzards you can. You start. 71. Start drawing sleeps while small. Matt, you're really making me want Taco Bell with all this talking Taco Bell you had earlier. Oh, I got an achievement. No, I made progress on an achievement. I don't know. I don't know. Correctly, sleep junction really well too. Alright, let's swap it up. So you start drawing sleeps. Just as good. Alright, how am I doing? It's pretty good. There we go. Alright. Where am I? Still level 8. I want to try to get to level 10 before I go into the fire cavern, but I might settle for being level 9. Let's just kill you for experience. Could run around in the forest for a bit. Let's drop a save before I do that, though. Olicled Plains. I do have... yes, tents. Perfect. Oh, look at that forest effect. Now, I can draw slow? Thunder! Oh, even better. And cure, I should really have him stock a bunch of cures, actually. Caterpillar and Bite Bug. Oops. Looks like drawing cures. That's weird, that doesn't store. The hell? Do it again, but do it better. 92 Keistis. far am I? 400. I'm gonna save, but I'm not gonna use a tent yet. Just one here. Perfect. $287, that's more like it. There we go. Never keep drawing cures. Yes, was grindy. A lot of this is just me getting ready because I know what's coming up next. Like, you could, of course, spend the entire game just spending hours doing what I'm doing right now, but you don't really have to. I mean, like, the most amount of spells you can have at any point of each spell type is 99. Magic's probably not that far off from that in Cures. I never thought about it, but yeah, that caterpillar is kind of fucked up. Oh my god, I kind of thought that would kill him. Throw some thunders, Jesus. There we go. Dark Souls, that's what you meant by DS. Duh. Spiderweb. Oh! Finally. So let's see. That'll be useful. Can teach kids to Ultra Waves! Oh. When you see what I'm getting ready to go fight against, it will make sense as to why I'm grinding like this. So I want to make sure I'm ready for it. Right. 76, that's good. I want you to draw some more thunder. Just to be safe. Technically speaking, what the game wants you to do is it wants you to just run straight for the fire cabinet and don't prepare for it at all. Squall where I want him, maybe 2. Fortunately, your encounter rate's raised in the forest, so it's easy. It does kind of make you wonder why these two trained mercenaries, especially considering Keistis is your instructor, don't already have a full complement of magic spells on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to stand right here. We're going to use a tent. And then we're going to save. Alright, so the way the fire cavern works is you get to choose a... So, when you graduate and become a super mercenary, you get a regular paycheck, which means every once in a while you just get gil for being a mercenary. Oh my god. I've already been junctioning Magic Keys to shut up. So, Caterpillar doesn't the hedonism bot. What determines how much money you get is how well you do on... I already know how to use my gunblade. Is how well you do in the fire cavern and how well you do on the next mission after this. You choose a time limit going into the fire cavern. You want to choose the lowest time limit, and you want to finish the objective with only like 5 seconds remaining. Because the idea is that you chose just the exact amount of time you had left. It's a pain in the ass, but I've done it. It's doable. How many scans do we have? Give all of those to Keistis. Right? No. Give all of those to Squall. Because Keistis will not be able to use magic in the upcoming fight. There we go. Shiva. Ability. You can keep draw, actually. Watch, you need to summon GF, though. Actually, you need, in case I lose Shiva. Keep draw for right now, so you can get magic while we're in there. Alright. It's not bad, actually. You could choose up to an hour, so, like... You can choose, like, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, or 40 minutes, I think it is. And it's largely in real time. Whenever I've chose 10 minutes, I've been able to complete the objective and have to, like, kind of basically stand there and watch the clock, because I still had, like, 5 minutes left. To obtain a low-level GF. your abilities, challenging yet reasonable. We're gonna go with 10 minutes. So the time starts once you walk in the cavern, and it ends once you complete the objective of obtaining the low-level Guardian Force. Yeah. So what you do is, you just run like hell. You don't listen to Keistis. You don't fight. If you do get in a fight, you try to run away from it, because the fights take a while in here. Oh my god. Then she does that shit. Just run. Just go. Just get there. There's a draw point up here. Just ignore it. Don't go to it. Oh god, how do I run away from fights? Fuck it! Oh, it doesn't matter. We're over leveled. Perfect. Knows boost. That'll be X. Just go, just go. I think it's up on the next screen. Of course. Yep. Oh, there we go. It's both sticks to run away. That's kind of stupid. Well, I'm on a 360. I'm on an Xbox One controller for a PC port with limited controller support, Matt, so the buttons aren't what you expect them to be. Yeah. Click on both sticks to run away. Please run away. Oh, that's faster just to kill you. Hey, I got Red Bat's card. That's useful. Oh no, I know you were trying to be helpful. I don't think you were in the stream when I talked about that. This has limited controller support, so it's like my Xbone controller is working with it, but it doesn't acknowledge that it's an Xbone controller. That's why you're seeing prompts like, hit B1. Alright! Time to fight a fire demon. It's Ifrit! For this fight, Keistis will be doing nothing. So first off, we're gonna scan him once. While Keistis summons Shiva. He has 1,068 HP. So with Guardian Forces, you summon them until the bar is depleted. Blizzard on you. Okay. 96. Not shabby. It's very weak to ice. That's why I went and got a bunch of Blizzard. And I also taught Shiva, my Ice Guardian Force, how to boost. And he's not happy. So Squall just keeps casting Blizzard. While I have Keistis keep summoning Shiva. each time. What is he at now? If he does that attack, he's in the lower third. $120. See what I mean? We have 4 minutes left. Draw from him. Anything good? Just whack him once so his health's low. Jesus. I don't need that many. Like, I can go get plenty after this, and eventually you learn the ability to refine them from items. But like right now, he's gotta waste another one right now. Just whack him one more time. Just gonna hang out for a minute, and then around 50 seconds I deal the killing blow, and coupled with his well, because I don't want to be caught up in the draw animation, because just hitting the killing blow doesn't stop the timer. It's got to like finish his animation and award the experience. I guess I could draw a couple. Of course, I don't have draw and keys this way. Chill out. Oh yeah, you get Ifrit's card for doing that. And 20 AP. Here's an explanation on elements. And we're good. Is that an officially licensed DeMac cup? Tastes like capitalism. Yay, elements! So we're gonna actually Squall gets Ifrit. Now we're getting into some shit. Ifrit gives us elemental attack junction, and we're still in a fire cavern, so we're gonna put ice on that. Drawback. Make sure Ifrit is learning boost so he can do more damage. Oh, it's not an officially licensed Demat cup. I read that wrong. Well, you know, I'm not drinking coffee, and my officially licensed Demat cup is a coffee cup. So now the time limit doesn't exist, we can just sort of take our time. 13 fires, damn. We're just gonna fight our way out of here real quick. Oh, wow, he died like a bitch. Hey, Kazakotl and Shiva learn their abilities. So now let's have you learn Fit, Fit junction. And elemental attack junction. That. Have a limit break available. Didn't follow that up, huh, Squall? I can't. can't put the triggers to the, can't, like, put the triggers on there anyway. That sucks. That would have been good to put for Squall's gunblade trigger. Boo hiss. Managed to fuck up my controls. Menu. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And we're gonna drop a save. Gotta rotate those saves. Lost and forgotten art. Alright, we're just gonna head back to Plot City after this fight. Oh, it back attacked us. This feels like a kill, but I'm okay with it. Perfect! That will burp. Zell. Quite a lively fellow. What? Oh, that's me. Wow. I never noticed that Headmaster Sid was actually a background object in this scene until right now. Oh my god, that looks bad. Wow. Can I talk to him? Yeah, because he gets all wet about me being a gunblade specialist. But he's clearly just that's amazing. You can tell who the player characters are. Oh man, I haven't played Commander Keen in so long. Those are good games. Cypher's skull is peeking through. Crush! 30 people murdered. Hurry, Squall! Don't run back into town and use that draw point you saw. I mean, FF13 was also notable for its lack of driving freedom. You know, I like 15. I've not played much of it, but it's decent. Thunder! 15 thunders. Am I allowed in here yet? Yes. Ah, but they only have the base stuff. Never mind. Alright, so in case I went through it too fast, up next is the Dalit mission, which is where we are, it's our final exam for our mercenary school. Which is basically, we're going to drop you off in a real battlefield and judge how you do. And, I went through and was reading on my guide about this the other day because I wanted to refresh my memory on it. Basically, it's, don't talk to anybody, don't advance until Cypher tells you to advance. And, yeah. Basically. But the better you do, the more money you get when you become a SeeD. If it starts then and I just cost myself points by going to that draw point. That sounds... No, it starts here after she executes it. Cypher has taken these exams an indeterminate number of times, and yet he's the squad leader. Hired by a dukedom. A dukedom has hired an army of children. Big Bad doesn't really... It's complicated. The cover art Big Bad is introduced around the middle of this... of Disc 1. I know that doesn't make sense in a PC port, but yeah. Quest just talk to Kistis, and when we get there, we're probably gonna get our asses kicked. Yeah. So, the order is to murder everybody. If we tell you to withdraw, that takes priority. guess I missed the up. I thought I had talked to Cypher last. Oh, this is my favorite cutscene in the game. Remember the music being like though. Yeah, the game has honestly aged really well for what it is. Here's that music I remember. Secure the central square. Alright, so let's see. If you look at the Guardian Forces, they have compatibility. Quetzalcoatl's good with Squall. Ifrit needs to go to Squall. Quetzalcoatl can go to Zell. Cypher can get Shiva, but he sucks with all of them, to be honest with you. So we're gonna take Quetzalcoatl and Shiva off of you. Defense. Shiva. Magic while we're fighting, because the soldiers have some base magic. Let's do it. Oh god, where's the end of the screen? There it is. Alright, so don't talk to anybody. I'm gonna use the save point. I can't remember if that docks me or not, but I don't care. Got a lot of prep work. Should we thunder? Look out, it's SeeD! SeeD. Alright, we're gonna draw Thunder with Zell. Guess that's 100 draws. Oh! Didn't kill you. Interesting. I played a little bit of Mega Man X-Man Mission around the time it came out, and I thought it was really neat, but I never got around to actually buying it. I just borrowed a copy from somewhere. Does he have a laser scarf? That sounds really stupid. I would like to use this channel as an excuse to justify playing my backlog of RPGs. I've still got to finish Mass Effect Andromeda. So this is where they get you. If you go up that path to the left, you get docked points. You're supposed to just sort of chill out till that happens. I don't know how that guy doesn't see us. That dog looks like he is high as fuck. Sephiroth. Oh my god. Still. wants the finishing blow, so I guess I'm gonna just draw some magic. That's fine. Here also. See. That didn't kill it? Really, man? Jesus, Cypher, you're just the worst. Sure that you got 2 of them will kill it, right, Cypher? You can pull that off? Cypher, I swear to God, you are the worst. 2 limit breaks, you couldn't even kill the damn thing. Three limit breaks, Cypher? Maybe? Possibly? Please? takes to kill one enemy. Oh my god. Flat Snake had a ton of HP. Let's see. Junction for attack. And give her all the keys to his magic when she turns up. Oh no, Cypher got zapped with fire. Motion. You know, Zell's annoying at the beginning of the game, but I really came around to like him by the end. He's also really strong. Yay, it paid off. Where is Cypher? He's down there Leroy Jenkinsing it up. So the game gets you again here. If you just follow her off the cliff, they dock you points from your final exam. But if you just casually walk to the side over here, you'll see that the path just goes straight down. Uh-oh. What are we gonna do? even Jax thinks this guy is a little over the top. Would have been much easier if you just jumped. Alright, so Cypher is no longer in the party and will never be in the party again. Which is why I did not have him. What do I want her loadout to be? She got Shiva. What I'm gonna do? Oh. Selfie gets all of Keistis' magic. For attack. That should be fine. So we're not timed. But I want Zell. Zell needs to be able to summon Quetzalcoatl. I'm gonna give him draw. Ifrit's not very useful. Neither is Shiva in this fight. Okay. That should be good. If not, there's a save point right inside. Blind. Give that to Selfie. Let me check her junctions now, actually. Still the same. Still the same. Ah. Interesting. Drop a save. The only ones that have a, well, you get one that kind of has a gun. One that kind of has a gun. There's only 2 party members left that you haven't seen yet. what graphics they did not spiff up. There's a Biggs and Wedge in every Final Fantasy now, I think. I mean, it is, I think, a Star Wars reference, but, like, there's a Biggs and Wedge in Final Fantasy VII. I feel like there was one in 6, but I can't remember. I never actually played 6. Sooner. You just start attacking. Heal you soon, Zell. All failed. Zell. Oh, that was... seriously. There we go. Now you cast it on Squall. Full up on thunders. Good, Zell. Blizzard. And here we go. first off, how good you have Cure. First off, Siren. Doubles! Perfect. Attack. You go ahead and attack 2. So I want you to keep going double. Mostly beer. Oh, you mean oh. All right. We have blind. Double on Zell. It's fine. Secure Squall. Physical attack should largely miss me now. I want you to cast double on Selfie. Boom. Double. One Cure on you. Did I just cast Cure on you twice? Shit. She's full health now. Turn or two. So Squall attack. HP this guy has. buddy. 1,200. Not too sure. Start murdering. He likes movement, if I remember correctly. I seem to hate it. Draw cures for the rest of the fight. Oh, doesn't matter, he's dead. Weapons Monthly March, 14 AP. Oh, nope. Oh, but Matt, you're gonna love the next boss fight. Members and candidates are to withdraw at 1900 hours. It's 30 minutes. How long have we been fighting? Better run. All right, more time stuff. Go down. Thunder. Selfie. Alright, who's got the best? With Siren. Yep, Selfie. She's got Shiva, right? Casting magic. In fact, magic zone, exchange, double, selfie, give all. levels. 50 of 100. Quetzalcoatl, level up. I'm gonna use one of my tents. Because we're about to get our asses kicked. Alright! You can't beat this thing. What you can do is just piss it off. Managed to mix up my buttons to where the guide and menu buttons are now my runaway. Oh no, I didn't make it in time. Damn. The goal is to fight it as few times as possible and get to the beach. This isn't what I remember the music being when I played it in high school. Lose points for every time you fight it is the problem. There is one opportunity to destroy it. I'm going to attempt it and see how it goes. I screwed that up too. Well, this is going poorly. try it. You can destroy him on the bridge, but it's the only place you're able to. Between Double Thunder, Kazakotl, I might stand a chance. Squall first. That was stupid. That twice on. Oh, no, I didn't. Perfect. Selfie. idea how much it takes to put this guy down. I've never done it before. Just one moment. Oh, right. Oh. Bear with me one moment. I need to close out this autoduck program for 2 seconds, and then we'll start it back up. Huh. Autoduck program just kept eating up memory. I think I've been watching it go up. Test, 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 test. There we go. Alright, we're back in business. Thank you for your patience. I've been having some trouble with my computer recently. It keeps randomly locking up and crashing on me, so I've been running my processes in the background and keeping an eye on them, trying to see if I can figure out the cause of it. I was thinking maybe a memory leak, but well, that was just this autoduck program eating up all my memory. Moving on. That's right, we play video games and we do tech support. How cool is that? About 6 rounds of thunder left on Selfie. I hope this guy dies soon. Also, I think I just realized why it was clipping earlier. I don't think I have my attack time set to last long enough. Holy shit, did I do it? Hot damn! I've never done that before. Oh, that's awesome. Get a power wrist, you say? 50 AP. Of course, now I only have like 7 minutes to make it to the end, and there's gonna be a shitload of soldiers. But hey! I did it! Smash, smash, smash. Don't forget to save the dog. Save the dog. Save the dog. I guess there's nothing to save the dog from anymore. Selfie draw silence. Make sure. Oh yeah, because it's typically a different angle when you come through here. Because you're typically being chased by the robot. Is it? the way, Matt, since you're around, do you want to play Injustice or anything tonight? Because I'm about to technically reach a stopping point for this. If that's the case, I'm gonna never end the stream and make you stay up for eternity. I might run through the little story section after this and wrap up once I graduate to being a mercenary. Almost there. Not gonna bother with a save point. Just gonna run. I don't know what this cutscene's gonna be like, because typically you dive into the ship and Kista saves you by shooting at the damn thing. She just says hurry and you leave, I guess. It's actually pretty anticlimactic. The cutscene of Kistis with the machine gun is pretty awesome. Let me, while I'm thinking about it, 300? Test? There we go, that should help a little bit. You're free to do whatever, just return to the garden. So, let's see. I got a power wrist for my... Oh, let's take a look at this. Oh, let's see. The gunplay. Oh, these are just the basic weapons. Nothing special. Strength plus 40. I'll need to decide who gets that. Might as well walk it. Surely that's not. Okay. There's usually a guy out here that you can play cards with. He's only really notable in that you can you gain card rules by going around the world and playing other people, and it can really screw up how hard the card game is. But when the guy's on the pier, if you play him, it resets all the rules to basic. Let's rest and save, shall we? 100 gil. What's a gil? We don't know. I believe that is another Weapons Monthly. Nope, old issue of Timber Maniacs. Still just the basic stuff. Do shop right over here. Queen of Cards. Anything of value while I'm rich. 20 potions is good. High potions aren't useful yet. Is there a fuel system? I remember that. I know you can play Zell's mom at Trip Triad. If you beat her, you get the Zell card. So, there we go. Old issue of Timber Maniacs. Not. I thought there was something hidden here. Maybe it's in Zell's room. We're not allowed in there yet. We'll come back. This? Let's see. Just a random house. Excuse me, children, while I ram my face against everything you own and mash against it to try to find goodies. Nothing. Alright, moving on. As long as we stick to the road, there won't be any random encounters. Also, boy, that model of Squall does not... Oh, boy. Oh. Whew. This game could use a proper remake. I do now is go back to the classroom hallway. And, here we go. Weird, you can't really tell from this one, but his character model looks a lot like Robin Williams. Hey guys. Whatever. I can't get to that save point right now. Ooh, hiss. Anyways, elevator. They won't even let you, like, those guys are blocking you, and there's some guys on the other side that keep you from going anywhere else right now. Oh no, I was wrong. There aren't guys on the other side. I have to go over that way. In my defense, it has been over a decade. I don't think you can. Because the magazine that's there, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be how you find one of the later level Guardian forces in the game. You have to come over here. Cypher will be like, "What's up, bitch?" And you'll be like, "What's up, fucker?" So I guess actually to answer your question, one of the big bads has been introduced. Cypher is not the big bad necessarily, but he's the big bad's dragon, is what he is. Now I think you tell me to go to the hallway. No. Yeah. There it is. Report to the second floor hallway. Fujin, got any insight on today's events? Rage! Okay, great, thank you. I hated this part as a kid. Literally, I don't know how long the timer is, but you just stand here and wait. There's no trigger. There we go. We were all simultaneously disappointed. So I do love there's just one random nobody that you've never met before who passed the exam. You do run into him a few times throughout the game, and it's just like, oh yeah, you passed too. Alright, let's see how I did. Even if you don't stand out, you fucking red shirt. I don't think he dies. I can't remember. Try to chill out. Finally, a gunblade specialist. Alright, so before we leave, hey, you got some shit for me, SeeD? It's a battle meter. And then... No, come on, you got something else for me, don't you? Maybe I'm thinking of another scene where he gives it to you. He's got a item that I really want to make sure I don't miss. Anyways, battle meter. Oh, it's not. Where is it? Was it under config? May not be available yet. Selfie's excited. Zell's excited. This guy is the fucking edgelord. Oh, hey, oh, sorry. Rank 8, that's pretty good. I can't remember. I think it goes backwards, so like rank 1 would be the highest. Yeah, I lost 100 points because I fought the robot too many times, but I got 100 points because I destroyed it. If I had managed to avoid it those 2 occasions, I probably would be much higher. Yes. Bow! Yes. And so then throughout the games, different things affect your SeeD rank, so you can make more money or you could lose money. And you can also take tests in the menu that will allow you to raise your rank. Or if you're like me when you were, 15, you just find all the answers to the tests online. Anyways. Drop a save. Let's go participate in the PlayStation 2 tech demo. Want to join the Garden Festival Committee, please? Sure. I like to play Squall is not entirely a douchebag. He's just aloof and emotionally distant and kind of an asshole like me. Oh, you suddenly got so pointy. Look at those PS1 elbows. Oh. 90-degree elbows to let you know how old this game is. Can't dance. Yeah, this was, I don't know if you ever saw it, when the PlayStation 2 was coming out, they remastered this cutscene for the tech demo, which led everybody for a long while to say they were remaking Final Fantasy VIII, but they never did, which sucks. They're celebrating the war children. All hail the war children. Praise be to the war children. War children! The secret area where the students secretly meet up and talk after curfew. She has a lot on her mind. Squall, she was thinking maybe we could get together and jump bones. Kill monsters in the training center. Thankfully, the game just jumps to it. Oh, let's knock out the training center real quick. It's not that long. Then we'll probably call it a night. Oh, the leather daddy is back with his puffy sleeves and his poorly rendered deep plunging V. And also the seam on his neck where the model joins up. Go ahead and drop a save so we don't have to do that bullshit again. Also need to redo the junctions. It's a lot easier when they stop forcing you to have specific party members. Get rid of Prezzacano. I'm gonna give you yes. And then I'm gonna give Keistis all of Selfie's magic. Perfect. Junction for attack, draw, magic, item. Perfect. Yeah, let's go ahead and save that again. So I really like the junctioning system. I've been a defender of it for a long while. I like the level of customization it gives you. And once you unlock all those abilities and you get enough spells to really make a difference, you can really make some just crazy overpowered characters. Everything is closed except for the training center, which is the green one. Have you fought the T-Rexar? It's T-Rex, but with a stupid name. Let's go over status changes. Oh yeah, do I have sleep? Oh, you don't have elemental. Do you? You do. But you don't have... Oh, yeah, you do. There we go. And what are the Guardian Forces all learning? You go ahead and learn that. That's fine. And nope, you need to learn Boost. What does she do? She silences. Alright, the training center. There's a bunch of weird shit in here, if I remember correctly. It's also like, aside from that one T-Rexar, none of it's really a match. Oh now, stranger danger. What have you got? Spawn, you attack. Christus, you draw sleep. I missed. Damn. Pulling that trigger is really hard without the rumble cue that you get on the PlayStation. Silence powder. Silence is such a useless spell to me. Silence and Reflect. They're so quickly just made useless by bosses. Sleep arguably is too, but I know it's good against this T-Rexar in here. no! Oh, it put me asleep. You bitch. I put you to sleep. Yeah. Suck it. I should keep drawing from you now. This is perfect. How many sleeps do you have? 89? Max them out. Oops, calls up. Secret area. Ah, the secret area, the bright glowing door in the back of the room. No one will ever think to check there. Remember that. Keistis is 18. I think Squall's only 16 years old. Go talk to a wall, bitch. it sure is great that we made it all the way through here without having to fight that giant T-Rex. Like he can hurt me. Oh, we've all got now. Let's start talking silence then. Go to sleep. It's fine. Until he wakes up. He's gonna put us to sleep. That's fair. That's fair. Oh, you shouldn't have woke him up. That was a bad idea, buddy. Put Blizzard on my elemental. Yeah, Gratz card. Siren learned to boost. Go ahead while I'm thinking about that. Okay. Siren needs to learn. Move find. That one's important. that sounds like a giant T-Rex. What are the odds? Oh wait, no, you don't fight the giant. Oh, you have to look for the giant T-Rex. What am I thinking? You gotta fight this asshole. You gotta fight all these assholes. Let's see what you got. Oh yeah, he throws those guys, and they do no damage. What you got for me? Shell. Sure. Attack, so let's take out a couple of these Raldos first. To sleep. Well, get to sleep. stones. Yeah, I got my own room. Moving on up in the world. Motherfucker sleeps in his clothes on top of the covers because it was a PS1 game. Alright. So the next mission takes us to Timber and on into the main plot of the game, but I think that's as good a place as any to call it a night for tonight. We will definitely pick this up soon, maybe even tomorrow. Just depends on what I got going on. Gonna archive the whole of this episode. Probably it's just one big 4-hour chunk on YouTube. So youtube.com/JCBaggy. Watch it there if you missed any of it here. Oh, is that a... Hey! Weapons Monthly April. What was in that? Ah. A new Gunblade. Shear Trigger. The Maverick. Spoiler. And a spoiler. Cool. Alright. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks so much for joining me, everybody. Matt, Austin, thanks for coming along. And we'll pick this up soon. Have a good one, everybody.